Hi, this is Russell Jarvis of Otherworld Software, and I'm going to be demonstrating an average difficulty survival mission against the computer. Now, you do have the option of playing these missions cooperatively, but I'm going to be attempting this one on my own, which I'm sure I'll regret. As you can see, what I'm doing at the moment is destroying the buildings around the deployment zone. This creates the rubble, which provides cover if I place my drones in it. Destroying the buildings also offers my drones longer lines of sight, which is important for this game because my squad isn't particularly manoeuvrable. I've only got one light drone, one quad drone, and the other 4 drones I've got are using the medium chassis. So I'm going to try and use this cover that I've created to my advantage, sort of hole up my drones in there and hope that my medium drones are tough enough to take the hits, and use the maneuverability of my light and quad drones, which are also equipped with nano beams, which heal the structure of the drones. I'm going to use those to run around behind my heavier drones and heal them up as necessary. So not a bad first couple of rounds. I've destroyed the Humvees that clearly thought they were something special, and what I've done, as you can see, is line my drones up in the rubble, redcoat style, and most of them at the moment are using their laser rifles. They're the red beams that you can see. The laser rifle is the first weapon that you can build in the energy weapons plant. It's the most basic energy weapon. It's very, very accurate. It's got a moderate reload time and a moderate weight, but it's good for this sort of thing where you can stand all of your drones right back and get a good few rounds of firing in on the enemy before they get in close enough to start doing you some proper damage. So what I'm doing here is moving these 2 medium drones up to destroy these buildings to give me more of a line of sight for later in the mission, because there'll be bigger and badder stuff coming at me. Now these drones, as you can see, are not just armed with laser rifles. The one that's walking up there now, he's armed with a minigun, which is absolutely fantastic at short range, but not very accurate at all, as you can imagine. So, right. They clearly are something special, and they were hiding. Oh, great. Right, okay. Obviously, you can shoot your own drones if you're incredibly skilled, as I obviously am. And these guys were obviously planning that. There's a little crew of Humvees coming after me now. So what I've had to do is kind of lure them back to my lines, and now I'm going to move from cover to cover whilst trying to shoot myself again, apparently. And right, that's their little insurrection dealt with. It was fairly effective, although as you can see my drone got shot with the plasma cannon, which is the heaviest weapon I've got, and it does the most damage, and coincidentally it was the one that I managed to shoot my drone with, so that's pretty much perfect, and it looks like I'm trying to do it again, but hopefully that will be the last time though. As I've destroyed most of the buildings that are in the sort of middle of the map, I'm going to hopefully just hop from cover to cover now and utilise the long range I've given myself with my laser rifles to destroy, or at least do damage to most of the enemies that are coming before they get close to me. The plasma cannon is that blue bolt that you can see sailing through the air at the moment. Now, it's not an accurate weapon at all. It's very, very heavy, and it's got a very long reload time. But when it hits very, very hard. It's actually got a splash on it as well, so it's one of the centerpieces that my squad revolves around. And this is the first time I've actually used it in this squad. So hopefully it'll pull its weight, which, as I said, is substantial. Okay, my deployable turret is doing a sterling job here. I've switched to grenade launchers with the 2 drones that I have equipped with grenade launchers, because these enemies are coming down slightly more numerous and more tightly packed. So what I'm going to do here, hopefully, is move my pulse beam drone on the left up into this tree line and catch these enemies in a crossfire between my pulse laser and my plasma cannon, which is proving to be fairly effective at the moment. Oh, alright, okay. So I'm getting some more serious enemies coming down from the northwest, so what I'm going to have to do is move my pulse beam drone back and really concentrate some fire on these guys while trying not to allow myself to get flanked from the northeast. My normal laser rifles are really pulling their weight here. I'm really impressed with them. But my pulse laser guy is taking a bit of a beating here. My plasma cannon shots always seem to miss, unless of course one of my own drones is anywhere near it, in which case it will invariably hit my own drone. So I really wanted to have this heavier tank on the left taken care of before then. Luckily it's gone now. Because then I would have been able to concentrate some serious fire on the forces coming down from the north. So I'm moving my pulse beam drone up and sort of pocket healing him now with the light drone that's behind him, and really trying to thin out some of these forces that are coming down from the north. Although that's not proving to be particularly effective at the moment. I think what my squad really needs is more area of effect weaponry, really. My pulse laser drone is really taking a beating here, I think. No! Right, it was a heroic last stand, I'm still proud of him. What I need to do, really, is move my light drone around the back here and use nano beams on my light drone and my quad drone to try and offset the huge amount of damage that my minigunner is taking off of all of these enemies. Although I'm not too proud to quit, this is looking quite dire at the moment and I don't want to lose the equipment off of my drones. So I think that's the end. Thanks for watching, and don't judge my cowardice.